A question for you on the Health Watch tonight. Would you drink water out of a garden hose? It's something many people say they did as a child, but experts now say hose water probably contains potentially dangerous chemicals. Come on.
It's always something.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry.
She's just here with the facts, guys. Health reporter Stephanie Stahl.
Yeah, playing in the backyard with the hose.
How many? We all did that, right?
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. All right, well, let me tell you this news. So this is one study that says a third of the hoses tested contained high levels of chemicals that can be toxic for some people. And those chemicals get more intense and concentrated when the hose is left out in the sun.
Whether it's washing the car or watering plants in the yard, hoses get plenty of use in the summer. And while it might be tempting to take a drink from the hose, experts say could be dangerous.
Probably the biggest risk is some of the chemicals that are in the water itself. Many garden hoses are not made for drinking water, and so they will release lead.
Lead is found at the brass fixtures at the mouth of gardening hoses. One test showed that levels of lead in water coming from hoses exceeded safe levels, and there's more.
They will release different chemicals in the plastics, much like a lot of the plastics that have been banned in kids' products.
Hoses can also contain BPA and PVC, or polyvinyl chloride. Ingesting them can increase the risk of cancer, hormone issues, or neurological problems, and it can also affect the development in a child.
So you have to let it run for a couple of minutes, but make sure you're safe.
If you really want to drink from a hose, letting the water run will get rid of most of the contaminated water. It's also important to check the hose fitting.
If it's brass, that will release a lot of lead. And if you run the water for enough time to flush the hose, that first bit of water that was up by the brass fitting is going to be loaded with lead.
So experts say an occasional drink from a hose after the water has run probably is not going to cause any problems for people who are healthy. But if you don't want to take any chances, there are hoses that don't release any chemicals. They are made from rubber materials and polyurethane. So,
well,
the other thing they're saying is not to fill up your dog's water bowl outside with the hose. Because, you know, what's good for us, good for the dogs and all of that. So tap water or,
Okay.
yeah.
Man.
noted. Okay.
A little bit of water, though.
Just a little.